One thing that's happened in the city over the years, and this is not just about Southampton because it's something that's been happening up and down the country, is the way that the public realm has been downgraded by successive Conservative governments, and the extent to which the city has the funds and the wherewithal to actually act as the hub for change around which other things rotate. And the assumption at central government has been over the years, well, towns and cities really just sort of exist to clean the bins and keep the roads swept and nothing else, and the private sector will deal with a whole lot else. Well, that's just not true as far as how cities work. It actually has to be a public-led aim to bring about those changes, which yes involves investment from the private sector, involves a whole load of other people coming together to make the city work, but the city council at the heart of it, making these things happen. And that's what my biggest fear is for the future in Southampton, is that unless we can get local government properly funded and properly able to make those changes and take the lead in those changes, then we'll just be left with occasionally trying to prod someone in the private sector to take an initiative which may or may not be good for the city, might be good for their bank balance, but doesn't actually take us any further forward as far as Southampton overall is concerned. So I don't want to see the city just live off the scraps of other people's initiatives. It's got to be the city that takes the initiative and leads it, and it needs the funds and the authority to do that for the future. And that's what I hope, among other things, a new Labour government can do to local areas of the country, is to restore to them the power and authority to get moving on behalf of their communities in a way that's quite often been denied to us over recent years. It's, I think, something of a miracle that actually Southampton has done as well as it has done under the really, really difficult circumstances that it's had to work with as far as local government is concerned. And I really applaud those people who've battled and struggled over those years with diminishing resources and cuts and money taken away at every juncture. Just think what we could achieve if we actually had a benign regime nationally to get the city moving, rather than the hostile environment that we have at the moment.